Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to A Place in Space. You join us on a Wednesday. It is New Comic Book Day for this week only on a Wednesday. So next week, regular programming will resume on Tuesday. But for tonight, we have a healthy wedge, ladies and gents. I like that. Let's kick off. Batman One Bad Day. This follows hot on the heels of Batman One Bad Day, The Riddler, which was woof, frankly. Tom King smashed it. It was set within and almost added to the world of Batman the Killing Joke. Beautiful artwork. This is no different. You've got some really smoky, dusky hues of crime noir here, which is more than fitting for all things Two-Face. I'm not sure if you've handled these yet, but they're beautiful, beautiful, bespoke-looking books. They're really, really nice job on these done by DC so far, so yeah, much love. Speaking of huge books, Harley does not want to be outdone. She's got her 30th anniversary, if you can believe it or not, already out this week. We've got the main cover here. Clearly she's a fan. Harley Quinn has the J. Scott Campbell variant out this week as well, but this is... love that. Terry Dodson infamously did the early covers for the early series. Loved them. Even loved that. Still killing it after all these years. Absolutely magnificent. And Frank Cho has also chimed in with something that looks like out of a neon lit nightclub. Sorry, it's just absolutely loving it. Very cool. There's more available. I just wanted to yank out a few of my favourites. Titan's Blood Pack. Now, Raven is gone. That's the rough premise for you here. All kinds of bloody, and the artwork is frankly to die for. Absolutely loving that. Lucas Mail on the artwork there, unbeknown to me, but I will be checking that out because that looks really rather cool. Hopping back over quickly to Marvel just for a moment, you've got Kieran Gillen bringing up the rear on Judgment Day issue 5. Now, I know you're all much more ahead of this than I am right now. My apologies, but for those of you who have been reading it, you say you've been enjoying it, so I'm going to trust you on that one. Well done. This, however, looks awesome as well. You've got the New Mutants issue 30. Marvel are promising you 4 short stories of bloodshed and mayhem and Deadpool breaking the fourth wall. Not quite sure how that differs to normal New Mutants, but maybe it does. Yeah, bonkers, killing it as always. Very cool. Big issue. Speaking of big issues, Star Wars The Mandalorian issue 3. This is an excellent reason, if ever, to pre-order your books right now, because this stands an excellent chance of selling out issue to issue to issue. I mean, it stands the reason why you'd struggle to find a more popular character in recent times in the Star Wars verse. However, the comics just seem to be growing and growing and growing. What we're finding from recent pre-order sales figures, sorry to get technical in for a second, but they're just getting bigger. If you're looking at stuff and thinking, I'm not really quite sure how to do it, just pre-order it. Get used to going over the pre-orders that we're putting up every single Saturday. There's more and more and more in there, and you will find some nuggets of gold, ladies and gents, if you do need to have a little ferret around and see where you're wanting to spend your money in the future. It's a very useful tool. Exterminators issue 1 is out now from Marvel and couldn't be more silly and fun if it tried. You've got Jubilee, Boom Boom and Dazzler absolutely killing it on a night out. All kinds of gratuitous, mature fun, shall we say. Not sure how much of that I can show. Get about that. Good fun for Marvel. Like that when it happens. Always my favourite part of the video. Indie madness. R.L. Stine, writing comics of Goosebumps fame. Somewhere, 8-year-old Tommy is very happy. We don't have too much of this left right now, so pre-ordering, as I just mentioned, is an excellent name of the game right now, but hopefully we will get some more of that. Vanish comes to you from Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman of Venom fame, and these guys know how to make just fun comics, frankly. Action, 80s blockbusters and violence are all channeled through Donny, right there, from my perspective anyway. It looks absolutely mental. Your main protagonist is called Oliver, who suddenly learnt how to be extraordinarily violent. If that sounds like any of your cup of tea, jump right in. Going to talk about Scout Comics and Black Caravan more specifically for just a moment, because I wrote some notes earlier. Prepare. Killings in Old London. Yeah. Creatures from the Other. Yeah. And a Grand Wizard. I'm in for all of that. I'm in for all of that. And when it looks like this, that feels prestigious, Black Caravan. Whatever you've done for your matte glossing there, I'm very aware I'm sat on camera right now paddling a comic book, but I'm down for it. That's gorgeous. Do it. Frank Miller, he's back and we love him. He's doing 4 short stories very soon, teamed up with a whole plethora of talent. Philip Tan, no less, on one of them. This is Frank Miller's Ashcan edition. Has got the preview for Ronin Volume 2 in there as well. What have I got left? Barbaric issue 1, second print. Of course I have. So, our favourite dude with an alcoholic axe is back. Issue number 1 sold out because of course it did. Issue 1 gets a second print. Issue 2 is now out, cunningly timed with the issue 1 second print. It's almost like they planned that. Well done. A few quick covers of the week, including probably the most monumentous one we'll ever talk about. Batman Superman World's Finest. That is the Joshua Middleton cover because of course it is. Look at it. This is the Brett Booth Gunslinger cover, Gunslinger Spawn cover, sorry, that went bananas this week. Absolutely beautiful. This is the Art Adams X23 cover, which is just to die for. That will be a bit of a cover for the future. Art Adams covers tend to hold their value long past their initial sale date. Watch that one. But I'm going to go with this, which is, you might have heard of it. Action Comics #1, Ashcan edition, Joe Shuster doing probably the most famous comic book cover of all time. Obviously, I'm not holding the original. A facsimile reprints the original as it would have been done. Adverts, warts, gorts and all. Like from the backup, pin-up, pulpy strips, all the way through to the Big Man in Blue's original ever ink. Absolutely to die for stuff. That, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully with sound working this time, is it for this week, and I shall see you in around about 7. Much love.